How's it going, Gamer Boy? It's going good, man. Just keep him busy. That's awesome. It's a great team, man. They'll get you a lot of places. All right, let's check what we got going on for this Grand Arena Championship. So this is Season 17, Week 3, Round 3, I believe. Yep, I put the face cam in for the last stream. I don't know if you got to watch that video or not. Trying to get a better setup in this new apartment. So the last person we went against was W. Boro Baggins. And he set a really tough defense for us, but he was not able to get through our defense. He set 2 Galactic Legends. So up top he had Sith Eternal Emperor. And then on bottom, he had Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. So this guy went all out on his defense. And then he left pretty much nothing in back. And I got a lot of solos because of that. But when he tried to attack my defenses, he failed against my Grievous. Failed against my Padme. Didn't try Darth Revan. Didn't try Rex. And killed my Geos. Yeah, we can look at it again, Gamer Boy. So that was a good win against him, even though he had 2 Galactic Legends. This round we're going up against Ahura Mazda. Ahura Mazda has a Supreme Leader Kylo Ren with the ultimate. Does have a Relic 7 Jedi Knight Luke. Relic Jedi Knight Revan. Let's see how fast his Revans are. Pretty slow for Darth Revan. And pretty slow for Jedi Knight Revan. How's it going? I'm the last. It's got a relic Galactic Republic. That's awesome. Can't wait to see what you did, Gamer Boy. Only a 6-star General Skywalker, so that's going to be pretty easy. Got a relic 5-watt Tambor. Nothing else really out of the ordinary here. Looks like his gear drops off really fast after his relics, though. Let's see what his ships look like. So, of course, those relic rebels give him a nice Han's Millennium Falcon. Make sure he has both Malevolence and Negotiator. He does not have Malevolence. Alright. He's using Negotiator in Fleet Arena with the TIE Bomber, which is a really weird thing to have in his starting lineup for Negotiator. Let's see what he put down on defense for us. Looks like he's already attacked a little bit. And a whole bunch of... Oh, wow. 2-shot my Darth Revan. 2-shot my Galactic Republic. 2-shot Geos. 6-shot my Rex. 6 battles. That's rough. Has not tried Fleet. One battle on Grievous, 3 on Shock T clones, 2 on Hux. This guy is out of steam. There is no way he's getting through this. How's it going, Dab Master? So up top we've got Poggle, Soldier, and Django. We got Brood, Spy, and Sunfac. Doing really well. Ready to get these Grand Arena Championships and hopefully get the win. Is that Beskar Mando? Just Mando. Well, thanks for stopping by, Bill. I appreciate it. Thanks, Dabmaster. I'm pretty sure we're going to win. After seeing what he did to my zones, I think we've got this one. Free-to-play account? Not sure yet. So we've got Mon Mothma with wigs on the bottom. We have an Empire. I don't know why you want to pit BB-8 with your Resistance. And a very weak Night Sisters. Unfortunately, I think in Season 16 we lost a match on the free-to-play. But on this season, we are undefeated so far. Alright, so the toughest team here is Empire. And I think we can easily take that out with our Rebels. We're going to go straight after Darkside Bastila. Get her out of there. Then we're going to go after Emperor Palpatine. And finish off with the Trooper. And still get a 54, even though you lose a lot of health for Rebels from Palpatine's lead. We just took them down so fast that they didn't really get a turn. You know, this Night Sister team is so embarrassing that I almost want to take in my embarrassing Imperial Troopers for it. But I'm not sure about that. Nice. Galactic War is pretty easy once you get used to it and know how to do it effectively. I really want to try these crappy Imperial troopers. Anybody think I can do it against his crappy Night Sisters? If not, I've got plenty to clean up, so I think we're going to try it. Just to have fun. Put our beers. Trouble. But started to farm Jedi and it made it easier. Yeah, Jedi make it a lot easier. Alright, let's try and get old Doc out of there. Get Mother Talzin out of there. And that is crazy that my crappy Imperial troopers got that done. I did not have to waste a good team on that. Now this resistance, on the other hand, we will have to waste something good on. What will it be? I think we might be Jedi Knight Revan. I think we should be able to do well with this. Now, I want to get Han out of here first. Just for that reason right there, he does a lot of damage. Those are both very good characters. Yeah, Vulture Droid is a great ship. That and Hyena Bomber with the Geos, very, very good. Did we not heal him? Alright. Steal that stealth and get Yoda under it. Jedi Training Rey is a very annoying character. Almost got her. There we go. Who'd you put your Omegas on? It should be a 53 here. There we go, 53. See what he has in the back. Ooh. Jedi Knight Luke, Jedi Knight Revan, and Padme. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, any gear on Yoda is not wasted. Do the Sith Triumvirate here. Kind of interesting you put Sunfac. Not a lot of people put Sunfac in this lineup. Not for 3v3. Yeah, Yoda has been a great character ever since he came out. Got that ability block so he can't heal. Alright, he's out of there. Spy's out of there. Sunfac's not far behind. Only 51, but got through it in one shot. Alright, Mon Mothma. Yeah, he comes pretty slow. Alright, so these guys, how fast is his Yoda? 272. Needs to up the speed on him. I think we're going to do first order against that. What else do we have here? Not so sure if my Kylo Ren can solo any of these teams. But I also don't think we need the full lineup here for first order. We'll do it just in case. I just started gearing up my Kenobi on my free-to-play account. Alright, 54 there. That is probably his Trump team, one he gets a lot of holds with. So I think I'm going to use Gas against that and Darth Revan against this. Oh no, I put Darth Revan on defense. I don't know what I'm talking about. What do I want to use there? I could do Empire, which I think I will. And we'll put Thrawn in there. And we're going to put her on lockdown first. Is this enough to kill him? Yes, it is. Definitely not enough to kill Kenobi there. Now it is. Nice clean win there for 54. Up here we're going to go with Gas. With just Ahsoka. Is everything good with my audio? Can you guys hear me fine? Nice. Tell me if anything starts getting a little crappy on audio or video. Another 54 there. A little bit weird of a rebel team here. I'm going to leave that for now. I'm going to worry about this Mon Mothma team. And for that, we're taking in our bounty hunters. Oh, didn't even hit him. Oh, wigs. Almost got him out of here. If I would stop missing my missile. Uh-oh. Alright, he's not coming back. Alright, we'll take the 52 there. Just get it done with. Got a little scared for Boba Fett there. Alright, these guys. What do we got? Taking our Mon Mothma. Have some fun with it. Goodbye, Poggle. Alright, now we just gotta wait for the damage immunity here. Get some heals up. We didn't get enough. 53. Alright, these bounty hunters with Quill and IG-11. Nest could probably solo it. Yeah, it's been a while because I was moving and I also went on vacation. We'll go with those three. Contract going. We'll get Mando out of here. Heal that up. That's perfectly fine. I understand people who can't join a stream. Gonna have to disintegrate that IG-11. Dude's got some health. There we go. And finish off Quill. Alright, let's see what ships he has for us. Got First Order, and we have Tarkin. Alright, what are we going to take against these rebels? You do something interesting here. Now we'll see what we can do when we look at your ships, gamer boy. Good old Wampa. Don't get to use him very often anymore. Alright, so ships. We'll do Malevolence down here. Wrong ship. We'll go straight after this bomber. He's out of there. Well, that was a very easy battle right there for 65. Nice. Use Negotiator up here. And then we'll be able to go over to the free-to-play account. We're straight after Kylo. Go. We're going to hit this one with the big ship, and this is going to hit him too. Get Plo for some heals and some turn meter. And finish him off for 67. Alright, so we got a final score of 2672, and he has no chance of coming back. As a matter of fact, he probably has no teams to attack with anymore. So that's going to be called there. That's not going to change probably. Let's switch over to the free-to-play account. Alright, so last week we went up against, or last round we went up against Master. And we got the full clear on him. And he got stuck on our old Ben team in the back. And he also didn't get through our fleet, which he never tried. Nice, Gamer Boy. So this round we're going against Jeremiah Alt. He is using Geos and Fleet, and he's sitting at rank 8, which is really good. For Squad Arena, he's sitting at 162, which is really well with his Empire. If he actually geared these all to at least gear 12, he would sit well under 100 probably. Got a gear 11 5-star Bosk. Gear 11 Yoda. He's got the Zeta on Bastila Shan. He does have Geos and gear 11 on both Soldier and Spy. Gear 10 Anakin. He has Han Solo. He also has Commander Luke, but there's no Zetas there, and Commander Luke's only gear 8. Oh, he also has Chewbacca at 5 stars. I didn't see that earlier. And 3PO. So it looks like he's working towards a good Rebel team here. Ships. He's got the TIE Advanced at 5 stars with his Relic Vader. And then he's kind of all over the place with his ships. Let's go ahead and see what he put down on defense for us. It just did what? So we've got our bounty hunters up top. Still has not attacked them. Our Phoenix on bottom. We've got our Rebels and our Old Ben, Bastila Shan, and Thrawn. And then our Tarkin with our Geos and leftover ships. Up top, he's kind of got the same mindset. Old Ben lead for that evasion. But he's kind of got a weird lineup here. Well, that's weird. On bottom, he's got Phoenix. He's got a 7-star Sabine. That's interesting. Phoenix, I think we're going to go our Geos. We're going to go after Sabine first. And then Hera. Switch over to Cannon and get her with the AoE. And they get a big hit on Cannon. Here we go for a 54. See what he has in the back for us. Padme and Bounty Hunters. Very nice. They put a pretty tough defense for us. Padme, I think we're going to have to take our Vader into. The Bounty Hunters, I think we're going to take our CLS. Huh. Interesting headphones. So we're going to do Vader against Padme. Kill Anakin here. No, we did not. Ability block. Ability block. Try and kill Kenobi, and Anakin just died. Try and get a stun. And Padme just gave up on life. this is a team I am currently working on in this free-to-play account. So up here, we're going to use our Rebels. I do have the Zeta on Chewbacca now, so that'll be in the next Grand Arena. We're going to try and stun him so he doesn't taunt. Try and take away turn meter, which we did not. Try and get a stun. And then try and get a stun over here. Just go for the kill. Kill him on the counter attacks. Okay, and finish off Django here. So 52 there. Up top, we're going to use our Jedi. And let's go ahead and try and take out R2 first. Then we'll go after Zeb. No taunting for you. And finish off with old Ben. For 54 there. Alright, what ships did he put down for us? Alright, he's got some decent backup ships. He's got the Vader, Boba Fett, Slave 1, and then his Houndstooth. But they are no match for the Rebel fleet. Get his big damage dealer out of here first by his Vader. And then we'll work on Boba Fett after that. Who are you going to bring in? Alright, Phantom. Yeah, I haven't really started worrying about my Zetas just yet. Not in a big hurry for a lot of Zetas. Got 63 on the fleet. So we finish with a 1330. And we'll see what he does against us. So if he used his bounty hunters, he still has Bastila Shan, he still has his Empire, still has Geos, and Commander Luke. He might not have left enough. Alright, let's turn this off and we'll go look at your account real quick, Gamer Boy. Alright, so in Arena we've got Bastila, Ezra, Cannon, Open, and Yoda. It's looking good so far. In the fleet we've got Tarkin, Phantom, Ghost, and Ahsoka's ship. So character-wise, I'm guessing you're at level 79 right now. Alright, so Phoenix, all I had to do was take him to level 80, and then I only put the Omegas on the uniques for the ones that come at 80. The only one that doesn't come at 80 is Chopper, and you don't necessarily need it. So I got them all to 80. I had Ezra at gear 10, the rest were at gear 8. And then it just takes anywhere between 5 and 50 tries, and you should be able to get Tarkin with decent mods as long as you've been farming them. Or not Tarkin, Thrawn. The Jedi, so keep working on Bastila Shan, get her to 7 stars. Then you'll get that Grandmaster Yoda at 7 stars. Yoda is one of the easiest Jedi to gear. Getting him to gear 11, not hard at all. So focus on his gear because he is your attacker in that team. He's going to do wonders for your team. And then, like I said, get Ezra to at least gear 10. And then Bastila, Yoda, and Ezra can 3-man a lot of 5-man teams. So they're great for Grand Arena. Keep working on your Palpatine, your Thrawn, and your Vader. If you're going to use Tarkin in your fleet, that is a great 4th to have in your Empire team. And then I think last time we saw that you were kind of working on Admiral Piet. That'll be a great 5th until you want to switch him to an Imperial Trooper team way down the road. So you got your first order started. Let's go look at them real quick. So you got crew. You already got Phasma at 7 stars. So are you going to try and go after Supreme Leader Kylo Ren on this account? Or are you going after any galactic legend right away? If you're not, you want to focus just on a few of these first orders. So like you want to focus on Kylo Ren, on Mast, then Kylo Ren OG, Hux, First Order Stormtrooper's really good for a tank, and then I would get First Order Executioner, and then get them to their 7 stars if you're going towards Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Farm gear, but try not to waste it until you have to on people like First Order Officer, First Order TIE Pilot, First Order Special Forces TIE Pilot, Captain Phasma. You don't, like, these characters aren't that great, and you don't want to fluff your GP with them until you're ready to. The last we can look at it real quick. So don't keep gearing up these other guys, really, because it's just putting a GP on you that you're not going to want. Wait till you have everybody else at a good standing point for it. And when you got your other teams up and running. So like your Jedi, your Empire, and then you can start working on those First Order that aren't as good. And Red Trooper is a really good one to gear up too. So ships. Keep working on the Ghost and Phantom. Both are really good ships. Really good reinforcement ships. So the Phantom 2, best reinforcement ship in the game. Once you get this maxed, he lowers the cooldown for calling in the next ship from your capital ship. So you can call 2 ships right in a row because of his reinforcement. I will always recommend this be your first reinforcement for any ship. These TIE fighters aren't that really good unless you're going for first order ships or if they're going with an Empire team. And if they're going with an Empire team, you want to have Vader's ship and the TIE bomber. Geo's slowly getting them up, I see. And you are using Executrix. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. Let's see. All right. So you're using these 3 in your starting lineup. Keep working on TIE Silencer. Take out one of these 3 and put TIE Silencer in your starting lineup. Keep gearing up Crew. He's a good tank that could go in any team. And the TIE Silencer is a game changer in the front lineup for any fleet, really. The stuns he does on the basic is very useful for your teams. Yeah, but all in all, it looks like you're doing really well. Just keep focusing like you are. You're doing a really good job at staying on target and not going after a bunch of extra stuff. So like you got Stormtrooper Han, Princess Leia at 7 stars, working towards that Commander Luke Skywalker. You've already got the old Ben. You still probably need the Empire people to get the R2, if I'm correct. But CLS is a great team too, but it takes a lot of focus to get your CLS up and running. But keep focusing like you are. You're doing good. You're focusing on, looks like 4 teams max. Really what you want to do is focus on like 2 teams and then get them to the point where you're pretty comfortable with them and then switch to another 2 teams. So like free to play, a good staging point for teams right off the bat is like gear 11. And then you can start slowly working on those characters towards gear 12. I'm the last. Do I have you on my friends list? All right, what is your ally code? Okay. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to show up. Make sure I actually have room. Yeah, I got room. All right, we'll wait a minute for it. What is your ally code? And I can look you up while we're waiting. All right. Got a first order going in arena. You've got a little bit of a mix going in the squad arena. Sitting at 37, which is pretty good. 355 in squad arena. That is a Jedi Knight Revan I see right off the bat. Alright, so right off the bat what I see is this is a hyperdrive bundle, isn't it? Is this a hyperdrive bundle account? Okay, so that's a good start to work with. Alright, so we're going to go through actual teams here since you're going to have a lot more. Rex Echo 5s, you got them unlocked at 7 stars. You've got them gear 8, so I think these two come at 5 stars, gear 8. In the hyperdrive, I'm not sure about 5s, but you got him up to gear 9. Great characters. For them, you want to look into get an ARC Trooper and Shock T. Bounty hunters need quite a lot of work. You got boss to 3 stars. We'll see what everything else is looking like first. Grievous, I see the slow farm going on there. Don't put any gear on him until you have him at least to 7 stars. He is not useful until you get him to relics, really. He can be kind of useful at gear 12. You got to make sure that you're modding him for a lot of health. You got BB-8 at 7 stars, R2 at 7 stars. Empire, you got Palpatine, Vader. You got the right Zeta there. Zeta on the Palpatine lead, highly recommended. Takes Palpatine and Vader to the next level. So Empire, you can look at your Emperor, Palpatine, Darth Vader, Thrawn, Tarkin. I don't see Piet here, so I would throw in Shore Trooper as your 5th there. Ewoks haven't started on yet. First Order, so I'm guessing you're trying to go towards Supreme Leader Kylo Ren first. Yep, that's what I was figuring. So, your arena team was Kylo Hux. Alright, so these two aren't very optimal for this team. So what you really want for your arena team is... That's good. The main First Order team would be Crew, Hux, like Sith Trooper or Panda. And then First Order Stormtrooper and Kylo Ren. It's real big pain to get through. Hux, great leadership on him also for Grand Arena Championship. Really hard to get through for a lot of people. Like I said for Gamer Boy, I wouldn't waste too much gear on like Captain Phasma and like the TIE pilots right off the bat, because they're not very useful right away. I would get your more prevalent characters up. So your crew, Hux, First Order Officer is decent. Kylo Ren, First Order Stormtrooper, Sith Trooper, Executioner. I would work towards those first and then put these guys last, so you're not fluffing your GP too much. Galactic Republic. So you don't have Padme unlocked yet. That's probably down the road for you since you're going towards Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. I do like seeing Grandmaster Yoda at Gear 12. He does lots of damage. And a lot of people say that you need to take Yoda to Gear 13 and Relics. It's not absolutely needed. On my main account, I've kept him at Gear 12 as along with my Jedi Knight Revan, and he does perfectly fine. Just mod him for a lot of offense, special offense. You got Geos at 7 stars. Brood takes this team to the next level. Even if you get Brood to 4 stars and you can waste 1 Zeta on him, it takes his team to the next level. Imperial Troopers, they kind of give you a decent trooper team from the Hyperdrive bundle. So Veers, Stark, Snow Trooper, Death Trooper, and Stormtrooper or Shore Trooper can make a really decent Imperial Trooper team. You do need at least the Zeta on Veer's lead. And then Snow Trooper doesn't need to be a fast character. You just need to mod him for a lot of offense. Because Veers, Stark, and then Shore Trooper or Stormtrooper are going to give buffs to the team. And it's going to speed up your team a lot. And that's going to make Snow Trooper go. Jawa, nobody farms Jawas unless you're Arnold T101. So Jedi, alright, this is what we're looking at for our arena team. Of course you need the last Zeta on Jedi Knight Revan. You also need to get his mod on him. So Jedi Knight Revan is speed, speed, speed. That's all you want to focus on him. So this should be a speed arrow. Should be the highest speed you have here. Highest speed you have here. And it should be a 4-speed set. Okay. So 4-speed set, and then you can put any set as your last 2. However you want to do it. But you want to get him as fast as possible. Pass LaShawn. Would like to see her get faster too. For her, what you want to do is you want to work on her and Yoda together. So I see you need a lot of work with your mods. So I see a 2-dot mod here. Definitely don't want that on your arena team. So what you want to do here is you want to make Yoda 1 speed slower than Bast LaShawn. So what you want is you want Jedi Knight Revan, the fastest on your team. Then you want Bast LaShawn, the second fastest on your team, so she can pass the buffs to Yoda, and then he can pass the buffs to everybody. Jolie, you got 6 speed mods on. Jolie, health. Focus on health. He gets a lot of health steal. So, deal physical damage to target enemy and recover 30% health. Heal that ally for 30% of Jolie's max health. So you want to mod Jolie as high health as you can get him. So I see on this account that you really need to start focusing on your mods. Mods seem to be lacking a bit on this account. You just put these mods on him? Night Sisters, you either want Talzin or a Saj lead, and recommended you put a Zeta on one of their leads. Okay. And then Old Daka, Spirit, and Zombie as a team. Zombie you want to get to at least gear 10, so it can have the Undying Sacrifice. Old Republic, you got the characters for Jedi Knight Revan. You didn't take them up too far, which is good. Phoenix, they'll stay there. My wife is texting me. Rebels. How's it going, Noah? So hyperdrive bundles they're hard to gauge because they give you so much stuff to work with, and if you're not watching out, you can fluff your GP so much, and it could hurt you in the long run. These hyperdrive bundles, it's really hard to figure out what you want to focus on. So I see you got Commander Luke, Han Solo. Get the bounty hunters up for Chewbacca when you get a chance, and then you need to farm 3PO, and then C3PO is the main lineup for CLS teams. I feel like this hyperdrive bundle just throws way too much people. Right now we're doing a couple roster reviews for people. Rebel Fighters, not much there. Resistance. So they give you Veteran Smuggler, Han, and Chewie in the hyperdrive bundle. You've already got the BB-8. You've already got the R2-D2. If you got these two up and your Ray Scavenger, you already got Finn. You can get your Resistance Ray. Yeah, I can look at it, Noah. Very good character to go against like bounty hunters and stuff. Rogue One, don't really pay attention to them. They're not that great. Scoundrel. The only thing I can recommend in Scoundrel is once you get your fleet far enough, look into getting Nest. Nest is a really good character for soloing teams. Separatist. Nuke Gunray is great. Count Dooku is great with new Gunray. A really good trump team if you get your zombie up to gear 10 for the Undying Sacrifice is to get Newt with his Zeta on his lead, Asajj, and then Zombie, and that is a great 3v3 team. It's very hard to get through for people. Sith, they give you the Darth Nihilus at 5 stars. He is a good character if you know how to use him. Nothing in Simple Empire. Let's go over to ships and see what you got going on there. So TIE Silencer is great. And I remember that you had him in your starting lineup, which is definitely recommended. And then you had Ahsoka and 5s. So let's look at this here. Silencer. Host. So like I said, for a reinforcement, I recommend getting this up to tier 2 right away. If you're not on my friends list, I'll need your ally code. Trying to see if I would do something different in your starting lineup or not. Man, it is definitely tough with the ships they give you. So, Houndstooth is definitely one you want to keep working on. Even if you're working on Supreme Leader Kylo Ren first, Houndstooth can go in any squad arena team. Okay, Noah. Definitely got to work on this guy. Bosk is one of the easiest bounty hunters to gear. And this ship takes Squad Arena to the next level because it is a pain to get through. Yeah, definitely level up Bosk for that ship too, because this ship can go on your starting lineup for any one of your capital ships, and it's going to take it to the next level. If you get Houndstooth, TIE Silencer, and then you could even keep the Umbar and Starfighter in there, that's a fine starting lineup. And then your first reinforcement should be Phantom 2 with the reinforcements on it. And then right away you can do another reinforcement. And I mean, this is probably one of your most geared up ships, so it's probably going to do a decent amount of damage. So I'd bring that in second. All in all, it's hard to judge these hyperdrives. It does make me happy to see that you got the Jedi Knight Revan. You got a good Jedi team going there. Just make sure you are modding them correctly. So I don't know why it's showing me old mods for you. Maybe if we go out, accept you, and go back in, it'll show me the right mods. There you are, enough. All right, let's go back in here. See if it shows me differently. All right, there we go, health mods. You got a little bit of speed on them. So you still got way more protection than health here. So for you, I would recommend going to Grand Ivory Mods Optimizer. And then what you do is up here, you just put in a new code, and you'll put in your ally code. And then, so like I'll grab myself here. It'll take a second because I got a lot of mods on this account. It'll tell you it pulled data for 192 characters and 929 mods. And then over here is your characters that you want to mod. So I'll clear those. And then what you do is just take like Jolie and you'll put them up here and it'll say health and speed, healer, or custom. And once he's over there, you just go over to optimize my mods and it'll show you what they recommend for him. So like right now I have him sitting at 55,000 health. They recommend to bring him up to 59 and my speed would go down by 3, but this is what they recommend for him. So like he doesn't even get a speed arrow, he just gets a health arrow. And then when you want to change to something else, like if you took these mods over to him, you would put I reassign these mods. And then you'll go back here and you'll lock him. And then you'll put your next character. And then you'll hit optimize my mods. And it'll show you what they expect you to put on Vader. Then you go to change the selection. You do the same thing over and over again. So like even if you wanted to like just drag everybody over all at once, like all of these all at once, and then you wanted to optimize, it's going to go through them and show you what they expect you to put on these guys. So what I recommend is usually to go through and take like a team. So you take Darth Revan. It's a suggestion. You'll have to go in and change it yourself unless you buy the package through them. So we'll take her. Gotta find all my characters for my Sith Empire. Malik. And where's my mortar? There it is. So like you take a full team. So you'll go first off through your arena team. So you'll grab your arena team. You go to optimize my mods. And then this will take the best mods for your arena team out of your whole account. And then it'll tell you, so this mod is sitting on Wat Tambor. This mod is sitting on General Skywalker. And then you just go there and you take it from that character and you put it on him. So my Darth Revan is sitting at 343 speed right now. They recommend I go up to 350 because you want Darth Revan to be your fastest person on Sith Empire. Once you pull these mods from those characters, you hit I reassign these mods and it remembers it in the future on this webpage. And then you go down to Bastila. And you see that she's already got one mod recommended that she has on her. Then Darth Revan has one. General Skywalker has one. Darth Revan. BB-8. And then HK. And then you hit I reassign these mods. And you want to go through that for each of your teams, considering which team is your best, down to the bottom. And for like me, all these characters usually takes me an hour plus to remod my whole account. But if you have a smaller account, it only takes 20 minutes or so. But it's well worth it to go through here and remod this way. And you can go in here and go to the custom, and you can tell it what you want this character to be modded like. Yeah, this site is great. Definitely recommended for anybody that's going through modding their teams. So you definitely want to work on his speed. All right. Let's get into Noah's account. And I did see he had a Relic 7 Darth Revan. Alright, so we got Darth Revan, Bastila Shan, Malak, Sith Empire Trooper, and Vader. Let me text my wife real quick. Alright. And fleet, you've got... Take it easy, I'm the last. No problem at all. Any questions, just ask. You've got your Vader ship, Boba Fett, and Houndstooth under Tarkin. You're sitting at 76 is really good. You're only sitting at 239 on Arena with a Darth Revan, which is very surprising. Alright, let's look at this. So how fast is your Darth Revan? 311 is pretty good. Pretty good. Let me see something here.
We'll get back to your music shortly, but first, did you know that prescription prices are different at different pharmacies? You could literally drive across the street and get a different price. That's crazy. But with GoodRx, you can
And I clicked out of it.
prices at every pharmacy in your neighborhood.
I hate that they put the newer people at the bottom.
You're probably thinking there's a catch, right?
Alright.
It's 100% free and can save you money whether you have insurance.
What is your Jedi Knight Revan sitting at?
Often beat your copay.
295. That's really good for a Jedi Knight Revan.
This is not insurance.
And what's Vader looking like? Alright. So we got a decent amount of potency. That's good. Your damage is up there. The only thing I could see here that you need more is try and get his speed up a little bit more. You want him going a little bit faster in teams. I know he gets a lot of bonus speed for different things. So, for Empire ally, Sith ally, Jedi enemy, Rebel enemy, he gets all that extra speed for them, but you still want to have him pretty fast so he goes right away. Grievous, you got the 7 stars. You got both the Zetas on him at gear 11. So I believe that you're probably working on him now. I would recommend at least Relic 5 on him. And then focusing on health. So you got a protection on here. You want that to be health. This needs to be health. This needs to be health. And this needs to be health. And then once you get them to gear 12, you want to take all those to 6E for the maximum amount of health percentage. Alright, so you're mostly working on the leadership. So let's go through some of your teams. 501st, I can see that you really haven't started on these guys yet. Okay. For Gas, nice. Gas is a great character. So Bounty Hunters, I see you got Boba Fett up to Relic 5. You He's a great character, yes. Jango Fett is also a great character to take to relics because he does a massive amount of damage. And then Bosk is also great to take to relics just for his ship. I have my boss sitting at relic 3 on my main account, I think. For bounty hunters, yeah, that event can be a very big pain. Bounty hunters, I would recommend Bosk, Boba Fett, Jango Fett, and I would think Dengar and Grief until you get Mandalorian up, and then switch Mandalorian for Dengar. Just whenever you get down the road for that. Alright, so you're going to need that B2, that B1 for the gas unlock. And you're going to need Droideka. Have you decided which ones you're going to try and get to Relic for that event? Grief is viable at like 3 stars. So at 6 stars, he's already good enough to replace any one of these characters. B1 is a definite. You want speed and offense on him. And then B2 is really great for the extra turns that he takes. Droideka, Zeta on him is really good for his assisting out of turn. Empire, Relic 7 Vader. You got Merciless and No Escape, which are the recommended Zetas for him. Not many uses for his lead anymore. Under Palpatine, he works great. And then you kind of die off. You don't have much of an Empire team. Now, these two can carry most everything, and if you put Thrawn in there and you make Thrawn as fast as you can for his fracture, those 3 can take out a lot of teams themselves. Vader can take out a lot of teams by himself. Ewoks. So I see that you most likely have C-3PO unlocked at 7 stars. Understandable there, Noah. First Order. They're kind of just there. Galactic Republic, there's that 7-star 3PO. Yeah, that's a good lineup. So you got your Padme. You got her to Gear 11 at 7 stars with a Zeta. But you're lacking on your Anakin, which is the main component of that team. You could have went a lot more minimal for BB-8 there. Like every single one of these characters could have been Gear 8. Nice. So yeah, her, Jedi Knight Anakin, and Kenobi are the main part of that team. Ahsoka, she is one of the main parts, but she isn't as needed as these 3 right off the bat. And then her basic dispelling people is really good, and the attacks out of turn from her when you get the Zeta on her. but I would recommend Zetas on Padme, Anakin, and Kenobi first. And then depending on if you got CLS or not, C-3PO can be your 5th in there. How's it going, Admiral Sith Eternal Restore? Geos. You got them all unlocked at either 6 or 7 stars. Even at low gear level, they're a great team for defensive. Even better if you can put that Zeta on his brute. Imperial Troopers, doesn't look like you're working on them at all. That's good. Jedi. So I saw that you had a very fast Jedi Knight Revan, which is great. Jolie needs to be health, which you got 10k on him, which is looking good. So Jolie doesn't really need speed too much. You just want to focus on health percentage. You want to make him a pain to kill because he is always healing 30% health, and he's always giving 30% of his health. So you want to make sure he is modded for a lot of health. As for LaShawn, pretty much just got to worry about like speed on her. She's got 88. And then Yoda. So like I told the guy before you, you want Yoda to be 1 speed less than Bastila. So she can pass the buffs to him, and then he can immediately pass the buffs to the team. And then Yoda, you just want to go for massive offense. Oh, I know how it feels. I did this on my main account too. You get all over the place. Hermit Yoda, just speed. Mandalorians aren't good. Night Sisters are there. Old Republic. You got them high enough just to get Malik. Interesting way of taking it. I would usually mark somebody first. Phoenix doesn't need to go any higher than that. CLS at Relic 7. Alright, you got a lot of offense on him. I recommend more speed. The speed on him to get him to go first and everything. And then once they start resisting debuffs and he starts resisting debuffs, that's when your turn meter train starts on CLS. Which you got, it binds all things, right? Yep, that's the first Zeta you want to go for there. All right, so is C-3PO your 5th in the Rebel lineup? You have Mon Mothma? Not really. this team definitely needs to be looked at on mods. Kind of lacking on them. So the problem with taking your CLS all the way to Relic 7 right off the bat is you lose guard from him. And what you want is you want your guard on CLS and Han Solo, because they're the ones going the most out of the team. And then these two just assist nonstop out of it. Resistance, you got Ray unlocked there. So you've done a lot of unlocking, but not too much gearing. You got Nest unlocked at 4 stars. If you gear her up and mod her for health and tenacity, she is still viable at 4 stars. Alright, so you're looking at gas, you said. So you need Asajj, B2, B1, Droideka, and the last one is Magnagard, right? I believe so. And then it's Padme, Shakti, I don't exactly remember. Sith, Atreus, Ion Nihilus. It's a good bug team, but not geared like that. Sith Empire's looking good. Of course, you can get them up a little bit more, get them all to gear 12. Sith Empire Trooper, like you said, is there just to take the first hit. Let's look at your ships. Alright, Houndstooth is 6 stars, gear 12 Bosk, and he has 1 Zeta. Understandable. You've got Millennium Falcon unlocked. So you just need Slave 1 and IG 2000 to get them to 6 stars. So what was your lineup in ships? Vader, Slave 1, Houndstooth. Alright. And that's because you got those 2 relicked. You got this one maxed. Good job. Rebels. What are your rebels looking like? Not too great. So this is probably a decent team for you to put down on GAC. If you put the home one, Rebel Y-Wing, Millennium Falcon, and then Phantom Ghost as reinforcements. You put Falcon as a reinforcement? Your Falcon's a reinforcement on your main arena. Okay, that makes sense. So your first reinforcement should be Phantom 2, then your second reinforcement should be Millennium Falcon. Yeah. The only thing I think I would change up for you, and you might have to try this out and tell me how it goes. I would switch your starting lineup to TIE Advanced, TIE Silencer, Houndstooth, and then your reinforcements to Phantom 2, Slave 1, Millennium Falcon, and I don't know if you have your force slot or not yet, but whatever force ship you want to send in. So try the starting lineup, TIE Advanced, TIE Silencer, Houndstooth. Bring in first reinforcement of Phantom 2, second reinforcement of Slave 1. Slave 1 is going to come in with Taunt and Retribution. So then you're going to have 2 tanks right here, starting for a little bit. The first thing that dies, bring in the Millennium Falcon. Yeah, the Cassian U-Wing isn't really viable until you get him to gear 11. Because of this skill, once it's maxed, it guarantees whoever you're assisting is going to get a critical hit. It's a lot more viable once you get them to gear 11. So do me a favor and try out that ship lineup. And tell me if it makes your arena a little bit easier. And with the TIE Silencer, anything that's over 50% turn meter, do a basic attack on and try and get those stuns. Awesome. All right. I think that's all we've got today. Thank you guys for joining. I was happy to actually get to look at everybody's accounts today, too. And hopefully some of the stuff I said will help you guys out. So I'm going to head out of here. Hope you guys have a good night, and good luck in your own Grand Arena Championships. You guys take it easy. Anytime, man.